What is going on? All right, there we go. YouTube just showed me something else. I don't even know if I was supposed to see that when I was trying to just turn on my live. That's crazy. Anyway, like I said, Groovy Jimmy just shut down his live as soon as I said it, as soon as I talked. Like I said, I heard Janet's reaction today when I told her it was Tyree Sneed. She was pretty happy and excited. And if you remember from the past, we have a little bit of history and we've had conversations. Like, I mean, a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of stuff has transpired, but I mean, it is what it is. I think that Janet is trying to do what's best for her. Honestly, I think she goes where the money goes, and I think that's just what it is. And Groovy Jimmy is worried. Oh, it's hilarious. He's worried. Janet, real offer. Can everyone go tell her? Run and tell her. Empress Janet, real offer. If you want to come over here and talk to me and support my show, please just send a donation. That's all you got to do. Send a donation. Leave your email if you can, and maybe a phone number if you can. All right. Or we could do the phone number, and yeah, we'll figure it out. But phone number or email, I'd say probably preferably email to start. Or phone number would work. But it's up to her. I'm just having fun on here, man. But like I said, that's the whole thing. Like, we got to have a team of support. Like, I mean, this is the winning team, bro. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, nah, we make money over here. We make money. We get to the bag. We make money. I mean, this is way different than Groovy Jimmy. Groovy Jimmy he just gets on here to waste time. We build full-scale businesses and compound and build businesses. It's all facts. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. You got to learn, too, about, women or so-called women or whatever. Like, a lot of them, that's their priority, is just money. Money and survival. You understand? So, like, let the games begin. Like I said, go run and tell her. We don't have a chat open here. None of that. We never will. But, that's my thing. I mean, who do you think she'd rather deal with or talk to, realistically? I mean, look at me, and then look at Groovy Jimmy. Oh, this is hilarious. No, I'm gonna have fun with this. That's the thing that people don't get. Like, that was the thing with Christina. Like, I mean, no, I can't be controlled, man. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, I want to talk to females. I want to talk to women. I want to have a network of women around me. I want to build a modeling agency. See, Janet would be perfect for that too. She could help me with all that. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, all I ask is loyalty and faithfulness. You know what I mean? So, Janet, come talk to the real one, because we know Groovy Jimmy ain't real. Real talk. We already know. He was mad worried. He shut down that live quick. For real. He shut it down. He saw the chat. I told her, come holler at me. Come talk to me. I'm not joking. I got a Cash App. I got a PayPal. I got a... all she got to do is donate. You know what I mean? Donate, leave a phone number, an email, and that's it. And I got it set up where I should be able to change my number too if I run into any issues or anything, you know what I mean? What these folks do. So, I mean, yeah, like, let's talk, Janet. Real talk. I mean, we could actually, like, do business together, like, real talk. I just need capital. That's all I need. I need money. I need funds. I don't even know if she knew that I'm the Batman. It kind of seems like she didn't even know, because I've been over there a million times, so she must not even know that I'm Batman. She must not realize. Maybe she'll connect the dots. That's crazy if she didn't know this whole time, but maybe she'll connect the dots. She's going to be like, oh, Tyree Sneed is Batman. Like, the real thing. Yeah, that's what it always was. But yeah, I mean, Groovy Jimmy, Batman. Attorney, lawyer, Batman. It's an easy choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Can't be serious. Let's have some fun now. You wanted to compete, right? You want to pretend you can compete, right? You want to pretend you can compete with me. You wanna repeat phrases and things that don't exist. All right, let's play. Real talk. Let's play. Two can play that game. Real talk. So now let the games begin. We're gonna have fun with this now. Feel me? Can y'all see me? Cause I can't see none, bro. I think I can see me. One of them in the chat said what they said when I said what I put in the chat. It was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it didn't work out with Rob Wack, right? Of course, because, I mean, we all know what Rob Wack is. We all know that he's not anything that he talks or portrays himself to be. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't really care. I'm not really concerned. But, like, yeah, I mean, I can do whatever I want with y'all, to be honest. You know, this is not about internet power either. This is just about really who I am. So it is what it is. If she wants to come talk, I mean, why not? I mean, we should be talking business regardless. You know what I mean? But I've come to the conclusion of what it is, you know. I already know Groovy Jimmy, he's just a troll. That's what he's always been. I ain't worried about him. And he tries to play slick like he's something else or act like he's real. He's not. And, you know, I mean, this game is easy, man. On here, this is too easy. You know what I mean? But I'm serious. Like, that's what we need. We need people like Janet, because Janet actually donates. Like, Janet gets money. She makes money. She's always made money. I give her that. She makes money. Like, she'll donate you real money, too. She donated to me before in the past, like $50. Something like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, and I can't let you control what I'm doing over here, you know. But I would be more than willing to work with you. But like I said, I'm trying to build a modeling agency. I think something like that for her, she would love that, and she could participate. That's what she likes to do, like dress up and, you know, pose and stuff like that. So, and like she wears like cool clothes and has a different sense of fashion, which is what you need. 2 likes already. So like, I'm 100% serious. 100%. If she want to do it, why not? Let's do it. Let's talk. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever else come with that, that's on her. That's up to her. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. Like, you know, everything can be cool with Christina and I, but she needs to come correct and listen. I mean, like if I'm on a Batman mission, right, and I tell somebody who's supposed to be on my team, hey, do this. Do you think if it was Janet, right? Let's put Janet in that position. If I had Janet on my team, right, and we're on a Batman mission, not saying that this would happen hypothetically, you know, because there has to be a lot of trust for this, you know, like a lot on another level, you know, but let's say that happened. Okay. And it's possible we could get to that point. She has the type of character for it. But my point is, let's say I tell her, hey, look, I need this done. She can't do what Christina's doing and be like, she's not going to do that. Nobody's going to sit there and be hesitant and be like, oh, no, like we're on a mission. I don't have time. You have to do this. Do you see what I'm saying? It has to get done immediately. As soon as I say instant gratification, that's the way that we move over here. So if people ain't with the program, the thing people don't get is this is the major leagues. Like I'm the team manager. So I select who's on my team and who's not. If I say, hey, you didn't make the team, then you didn't make the team. Pack your bags. How about that? It's about that simple. I don't care who you are or who you claim to be or none of that or what you look like or the fake righteousness. I don't care about none of that, homeboy. None of that, home skillet. I don't care about none of that. I'm about getting money. I'm a money-getting dude. And that's why I'm saying I feel like literally I think Groovy Jimmy, you know what, man? I'm going to be real with you, bro. I don't trust them folks at all. I think people like Groovy Jimmy, I think he literally did that and made that fake move and went and talked to her because of that. I think he literally just does it. This is the way them people operate, and Janet needs to think about this sub-level, right? So he went and did that just because of Rob Wack. That's all. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about Janet. It's not about Janet. It's about the agenda. So, see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like people like him, they just stage themselves in these positions. A lot of y'all be in these fake relationships with them, too, and they're only in that position because of somebody else because they're trying to send them a message or control or say something. You get what I'm saying? You don't want people like that around you, bro. I'm just keeping it real, man. I think Groovy Jimmy's the real problem. I think people need to get away from him if you want me to be realistic. I don't think that he's a good dude. I think that his intentions are never good. That's what I think. I think he's the problem. Real talk. But yeah, she can come over here and talk to me. I'll check the Cash App and stuff in a minute here. I'm getting ready. I already did some of the martial arts. You saw I put up one video already. That's good enough for today. I think we had a great training day. Great. I mean, on a whole nother level. I was running behind. I wasn't really feeling with it, so I'm kind of amazed. This thing is heavy, by the way. I'm kind of amazed that I did as well as I did today. I'm very excited about it. I'm very happy. Hold on. Checking for spiders. And to the person who donated, thank you so much, sincerely. That's the same person that sent the $100. They sent 20 more today, so they fulfilled my request. Thank you so much, sincerely. And that's the thing. I run this, and these trolls, these folks, they know I'm taking this over. I'm not doing it on any type of intent other than positivity, bro. These people are on that nonsense. I'm trying to build an environment where everybody's happy. In fact, we could have our own chat group as long as people are cool with me, you know, and I'm not going to be on there all the time because then y'all start, you know, playing these weird games. So I can't have people have access to me all the time. That's number one. I control the access, right? And these are all things that I'm learning that I think these folks are teaching me indirectly, and I think God is teaching me, right? But I know God is teaching me for sure. And like I said, I'm just becoming a machine where I just don't even react or respond. And you're building up my resilience and my tolerance on a whole nother level because none of you could handle what I get told every day. I mean, like I said, these folks can run around. You can say whatever you like. You're more than welcome to your opinion. You want to repeat phrases, repeat things you know aren't true? No problem, man. I'm not concerned with that, bro. I know who I am, man. I mean, everything has been on camera. I don't understand what you're saying. You know exactly what's going on. You're listening to the show, so it just that's the game I don't play when people act like they don't know what's happening, but they're right there all the time. That don't make no sense, bro. But yeah, I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm not here trying to prove anything to you. So what are you talking about? I literally said I don't have nothing to prove, brother. Well, prove it. What do you mean? Well, I just told you I have nothing to prove. I'm not here to prove anything. Just like God told me. I'm not here to defend anything. I'm not here to prove anything. Nah. I'm here for people to show love and support. We all know who I am and what I do. My business ain't your business. That's the whole thing. That whole game, we don't enter that with trolls, man. We don't even talk to y'all. So that was my whole point. I mean, y'all want to talk about you doing business. You ain't doing business over there with Groovy Jimmy. He doesn't make no money on here. That's what I'm saying. You think Janet... I'm just keeping it real, bro. Me and Janet have talked before. We were close to actually running shows together. We did run shows together. We had a good time, and we were close to actually, like, doing this for real. I'd like to try to get back that direction without, you know, Mr. Unknown in the equation, which I have no idea what happened to him. I haven't heard about him in years or from him, but he was always a villain anyway. That's the thing. I've been dealing with villains on here and off for a long time, man. I just didn't realize completely I was Batman yet. So, Janet's all right. If she has a good attitude towards me, we're cool. Like, she's cool. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather have streams with Janet on my show. So run and tell her if she want to do it. Like I said, I mean, you know, it doesn't even have to be a lot. It's up to her. I could use the help right now, sincerely. You know, I can use all the help financially I can get, sincerely. I mean, like, I struggle, bro, and that's just part of life. Like, I'm down here, they won't let me work. I have nothing to explain, man. That's the thing. These people will act like they don't hear you, bro. I've done millions of shows. Y'all done heard everything I said. Like, y'all know nothing about me, but you've heard everything I've stated, bro. Come on. want to get online and play games. I don't got time for that. So, like I said, the training session was just absolutely amazing today. Next level. I mean, real talk. Like, today was a great day all around. This is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, you think that she'd rather sit over there and do nothing? She might enjoy it. She might enjoy a little bit of the attention, but it's all trolls. I mean, why not step your game up? You know what I mean? She can come over here. I'd rather do live streams with her. Like, real talk. I'd rather do live streams with her. It would make it more exciting. I don't know about on the main channel, though, right now, because there's rules to follow. So, like, that's the thing is, like, people have to be very careful. And when they talk, I notice that even when I tell them, they still be trying to do the same thing. So, like, nah, I'm going to make sure that I protect my business, you know, but we can do it on the other channel, you know what I mean? And maybe if we really talk and get right, maybe I could get her to a level where she could come over here on this main channel. But that's my thing. Like, why not work together? Let's get some bread together, homie. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Get with the superhero. Real talk. For real. Oh, Groovy Jimmy, he worried, man. He shut down that live as soon as I said that. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm feeling like. That's what I felt like the whole time, because I'm on to y'all. Like, I felt like they used Christina as like a pawn, like an agent, to try to keep me from, you know what I mean? Like I guess, like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, keeping me single or something. Like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to enjoy my life and have fun. You know your responsibility. Like, Christina, it is what it is. You already know how that works. You will remain single, and that's how it works. It's different for guys and girls. Real talk. I don't care what y'all say. That's the truth. Way different. But, right, I am single. I've been trying to be single this whole time. You know what I mean? It's been all right. I've enjoyed it. Better than dealing with someone who ain't no good. Sincerely. See, that's the problem. A lot of y'all think you're out here in a relationship or whatever, and meanwhile, that lady just wants to control you and control everything and puppeteer. And meanwhile, they really just trying to stack their bread and get their bread right and use you. And then, oh, bye. That's the truth. Like, that's why they already know. Like, I already know I could have anyone I want, bro. Like, anyone. You know, I would enjoy talking to Janet. She's all right. You know what I mean? Real talk. She's all right. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like Janet is fun. Sometimes she's cool, you know, like I said, as long as she's cool, like, we're good. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Like, you know, these people, they I think they see the potential. Like, they see even what I don't, you know, and it worries them, man. Like I said, like, it's worrying Groovy Jimmy right now. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this suit or take a look at it. Man. It's hot, but I'm used to it. That's why I try to drink that water. You gotta stay hydrated. Yeah, he was worried about me. He said, "Oh, you blah 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 for popsicle money." Hold on. So I'm going to tell you what it is. That shows right there, Groovy Jimmy is a very jelly, envious type of person. And that's my issue. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to definitely let you know what it is for real. You know, having fun, but yeah, whatever I want, whoever I want, I can get, man. Like I said, if Janet want to donate, she could donate right now. All she got to do is send me a Cash App. My Cash App is $ShamGod2023, SHAMGOD 2023. I got a PayPal, Venmo. It's on my community wall on this channel. I was trying to put the name in the live and stuff, but YouTube is making it where I type the letter and nothing comes up. So it's only giving me the names that it selects. So I can't do it until maybe after, if I get it, figure out if they fix it or whatever. And I think they do that on purpose. I think they look at my every move on here. I truly do. I think they look at every move I make, and I think it's designed to hold me back. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. We got 25 in the box. Okay, good. So they watching, so they know what's up. So yeah, can y'all let her know? Here, I'm trying to adjust my brightness. Let me check the Cash App and the PayPal, or I'll just check them all real quick and see if she heard me already or not. We'll see. Might be quick to respond. I don't know. Hold up. I doubt this quick, but we'll see. All right. I don't think it happened yet, but it may not happen at all. We'll see. It may not happen at all. We'll see. It's all good if it doesn't. But either way, I think we could do some business, her and I, honestly, like some real legit business. Everything the right way. I think that it could definitely work, honestly, because she gets money, man. I don't know how she does, but she gets money. She's always gotten some money, and that's what I need, somebody who makes money and, is a hustler. I don't care how you get it, just that they get money, and that's the thing. She went and, threw that money away on Rob Wax, somebody who, has no self-worth, no self-value, and ain't doing nothing with himself. And look, he's in the same position. I don't even watch him. I haven't even paid attention. I'll check today so I can laugh, but all these folks, they're in the position that they want to say I'm in. I mean, okay, you're welcome to tell yourself whatever. I mean, I love that personally. At this point, I love it because it's like what you're really saying to me is plain as day, which is, here, hold on. But yeah, what you're really saying to me, plain as day, is that you wish you were me, and you do know reality, and you just can't deal with it, at all. So that's a good sign. I'm realizing that I am having a lot more of an effect on folks than I actually thought. I only look at what I'm feeling in the moment, because that's a hard thing to deal with, hearing things that aren't true for anybody. But what I'm realizing is, no, it's affecting them too. I'm sure it has the whole time. I mean, that's the thing. You can't run around and say, the things they're saying and reality is not reality. You can only do that for so long. It's going to affect you. I don't care who you are, So, I mean, yeah, it's clearly having an effect on them. So it's backfiring just like everything. That's why you stand true with God and have real true faith at all times, always, and never lose faith. And that was the same thing I said with Christina. I feel like it was an agenda to make me lose faith, because nah, bro, it's very simple. You're telling me one thing, and then your actions are not matching up and lining up. You're saying stuff, you're typing things, you're coming when I have a live stream only. I mean, it just shows you're super obvious. You've been obvious since day one that you have an agenda. You have time to ask me about stuff that's not your business, right? And you're literally trying to elicit information, which you did, and that'll come out in court. That's going to come out in court. You understand? That's illegal as it gets. So, like I said, that was my whole point. So, no, that's why if I tell you, I'm not trying to share this with you or tell you, that's why. I have no need to, but everything is minute stuff. It's nothing that's a big deal. I mean, it really isn't. But, that's my point. They be searching they want the jewels. That's what I noticed. They send their agents. Even my homeboys out here, I'd be wondering, because they be asking me really invasive questions. They want the jewels. These people want the knowledge. It's not just knowledge. It's about God. That's the thing. There is no answer. You're not going to get like me. None of you, ever, no matter what you do, because you don't have it in you. I just set, what was it? I think 40 world records. Might have to go ahead and call it 41, because that lift that I did today might be it's one of the best, easily. I don't know if it's the best, but it's one of the best I've ever done. And I might just have to make it another world record, because technically it is. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But either way, I mean, we could leave it at 40 probably. I mean, it's 40 world records already, all tangible, all 100% legit. These folks can't mess with me, man. Folks can't mess. See, when Groovy Jimmy ever set a world record? He claimed he work out, right? He claimed he's strong. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to ignore all detail. You got to pay attention to detail. When one dude is moving, if you want to compete, you better step up. You know, just like I said, we offered him to come out here and do the training. He didn't want to do it. You know, so I already know what he on. I already know that he's basically just, in general, he's scared and living in fear, and that's his personal issue. You know, like I said, it's his own thing. You know, like, I don't have nothing against him. I don't have nothing against anybody. You know what I mean? So whether I have a reason to or not, I forgive and move on. But yeah, I want to get everybody who's anybody over here supporting. Why not? Why would we not get Janet over here if possible, to talk on good terms, on positive terms? Like I said, all I ask, man, is just don't bring up any of these people to me. And it kind of seems like she stays away from them too and isn't with the games, you feel me? So it is what it is, you know. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know why they have to have this stuff over here so loud. Like, I just don't. It's like they do it on purpose. I don't want it on my stream. I can't even see my screen because of the sun and stuff. Try to adjust just for a second. Yeah, they don't even have a mute button on right now. When I go on and off the show, like when I toggle back and forth, that's what it'll do. It'll take off settings. It's crazy. 21 in the box, baby. We're getting paid, right? So that's what I'm saying. This is the winning circle. This is the winning team, for real. Now I'm going to start making moves. I'm not going to let y'all hold me back with your agents, you know, whether it be Christina or anybody. Nah. See, they worried about my potential. That's crazy, man, that you're trying to use that way. That's so wrong, bro. You know, that I'm a good person. I'm loyal and I'm faithful. So no one can ever say that I'm not. I'm a good dude, man. So like I said, nah, Christina can work it out with me, but she needs to do that. And she's not showing any initiative. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not here for what you're going to do for me in the future. If you're going to do that, you should be doing it anyway, no matter what I do, regardless. But see, you're doing what you want. So this is the way it works. Now I'm going to do what I want. And now you like it. See what I'm saying? So now I'm going to always do what I want. And that's the way it should be. You know, that's my thing. You're saying on one hand, oh, I care and I love you, and I'm all about freedom and this and that, but you're not supposed to be all about, you know, that all the time. You're supposed to, like, be a little territorial and care about, you know, who your man is talking to and what he's doing, especially when he looked this good. Let's just get real. So that was my whole thing. Like, I don't know what world you're in or what you're talking about, but you're being awfully cavalier about something that's a big deal and was supposed to be a big deal for you. So if you're going to be cavalier about it, hell, you can play that game. I would turn it up a notch and show you who I really am real quick, because I can get any woman I want in seconds. I'm not even worried about that, you know? So I think it'd be kind of funny. I wonder how Rob Wack would feel about it, you know? But, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, I know a little bit about Janet anyway, so I'm not sure if that would ever happen anyway, you know, or could ever happen. But it's just fun, man. I'm having fun on here, you know what I mean? But I'm for real. I mean, if she donates, like, yeah, we could talk, we could do business, we can get it together, and that's it. I set my 40th world record today. 40 world records. Man, my leg and my foot. 40 world records, homeboy. That's insane. I think we on pretty good time in the day too. I'm gonna have to charge my phone somewhere, sit down, you know, eat something. Thank you to the dude, man, who donated, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to really put your screen name out there on here. I don't even want them knowing. You may tell people on your own. I would keep it to yourself, but let's just make this happen, because, you know, and you saw I was modest. I only asked for 20 bucks, but that 20 bucks for me helps me tremendously right now. So that's the thing. See, I'm in a better mood if I have support. See, that's the thing. Christina and these folks were trying to normalize an environment around me that I don't get support. And I'm supposed to keep doing everything, running on E with nothing, and then you not even paying attention to me. No, that's not how we do things. So, like I said, you not on the tour bus no more, and we're going to keep this tour bus rolling. You see what I'm saying? So we need people who going to support. You know, I'm all for working things out, and if she'll listen and do what I'm saying. But if I ask you something, you know, like, you need to help me with what I'm doing. That's just how it be. You know, I don't ever have to ask twice. I shouldn't even have to ask. I run the ship. You can call me Skipper, right? And this is really what I do. So like I said, when we out here in these major cities like Houston, do you think I got time for me to say, hey, yo, we on a mission right now. I need you to do this. There can't be no hesitation, bro. You got to do what I'm asking immediately, because if you don't, that's going to affect the whole mission. You see what I'm saying? So this is just common sense, the way my dad thought. I'm talking just like my father did. Like, it's got to be what it's got to be, bro. You know what I mean? My dad sounded a little different than me, but, you know, like, nah, bro. I need people who are going to do what need to get done the right way, you know? So, nah, Janet is a pretty real one, in my opinion, honestly. You know, I never really said anything but normal positive stuff. I make jokes and stuff, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, there was things in the past that happened that were said or that I didn't really appreciate, but I already proved them wrong and proved that it wasn't true, you know, things that she said. So that's it, you know, but I get over stuff pretty quick. But I'm being real, man. Like, if she wanna talk and come over here and we could do some shows together on the other channel, and, you know, at least to start and talk business. I mean, it's up to her, man. But like I said, anybody want to be a part of this, I need them to back me with some finances. Yes, that's the whole point. So we're here completely for crowdfunding. We're here strictly to make money. That's what folks don't get. This is not Groovy Jimmy. This is not Coach Eli, right? This is not Cyrax. This is not none of them folks that can't make no money on here. That's what we need to establish the reality. The reality is, I own a mansion and estate, right? I have everything. I own billions in equity. I own buildings. I'm good always. And I got bat caves outside. I got everything. I've got options is what I have. I'm limitless. I am everything and I'm everywhere. I'm Batman. So if folks want to tell themselves otherwise, whatever makes you feel better, man. You know, it's not my concern. I'm not going to have a response to it anymore. Let you talk. So that's my whole thing, you know, like, you know, if you're going to speak, give me time to respond and allow me to talk. And if you don't, it's not going to work out for you anyway. You know, that's the thing. I'm telling you, it's having a major effect on them. So, as you would think it would naturally, right? So, you know, I mean, end of the day, bro, I appreciate, like I said, we need everybody over here supporting. And that's the thing, like when I'm sitting here and I'm changing everything for you, I was making this all shaped for Christina to help her, and then you going to act like that and not even listen, or like, nah, I'm good, bro. Now we just going to show you the real me. I'm going to go back to the old Tyree Sneed, limitless, completely uncontrollable and doing whatever I want, and that's it. And you just have to deal with it. So, like I said, whatever you talking about, like I said, I mean, give me what you promised me. That's it, all of it. You know what I mean? Outside of that, you know, I mean, none of it matters until we meet in person. Until we meet in person and I'm looking at you and you're in front of me and have the money and you've changed my life and given me plenty of money where I'm good and I've got my own money, like, till then, everything you talk about is pointless to me. That's the whole point. Like, you know, that's the point. Like, the whole deal is you're supposed to fulfill your responsibility, taking care of me, making sure I'm good every day, making sure I'm well rested, making sure that I'm happy, just making sure I'm good in every regard. Common sense, right? So that's your job. So either you want to do your job or you lose your job. Like Batman told Robin, the girl Robin in the cartoon, he said, if you go against one of my orders, you know, you lose your job. So that's what it is, you know? So yeah, no. I'm the leader here. I wouldn't care how much money someone got. That doesn't mean anything. Okay? And please stop bragging about things that aren't nothing to be proud of. Truly, you know what I mean? Like, like, it is what it is. I'm just tired of it. I mean, like I said, you know, I've been behind Christina the whole time. I still back you. I support you. You know, always will. But I just don't know what's even real, what you're saying. So until you prove something, you know, please, it's just pointless. It's pointless to even talk because you're not making sense. Do we have a criminal? Somebody's walking up here. Might be go time. 40 world records. 40 world records. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just surreal? 40 world records, folks. And I am the boss, Don, the God body soldier. Soldier for God. Right? Feel me? So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Real talk. But we're going to keep on winning, man. We're going to keep on doing us regardless. Right? And that's about it. How you doing? He was cool. He said, "What's up, dude?" I was just paying attention, you know, because you just never know. You never know, you know. You don't. Especially out here, you just don't know. Yeah. It's not, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't even want to talk about it out here, but you just never know. So, see, I told y'all, I'm real, bro. I do the real thing, bro. I don't, you know, as long as people are cool, we're cool. But I'm out here for real, bro. That's what y'all gotta understand. You know, and I gotta film and keep the camera rolling. So, like I said, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like today, homeboy was talking. I mean, it's the same. Comes to the same point, man. I mean, you're talking online, hiding behind a computer. I'm out here in front of you. We're in two totally different worlds, man. You know, you don't mind being like that, but I do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would never catch myself doing what you do. You know, talking crazy behind a computer, hiding. Like, come on, bro. You know, like, I talk behind a computer and a phone, and then I come out here and back it up. It's a lot different. I go all over the U.S. and back it up. You know? So I stand on the things I say. I'm 100% willing to back it up to whoever, whenever. But at the same time, God already told me that all this was coming. And he told me to walk away right now. So I'm letting you know publicly, anything that's happening at any time right now, I'll be trying to walk away as much as I can because I have everything to lose. I have everything going for me. I'm rich. I got equity. I don't want to get into any problems or trouble. Not out of fear, just out of being smart. That's why I'm telling you ahead of time, because if God gives me instructions, I follow them. See, I don't listen to these people, and peer pressure don't work on me. I don't listen to the devil. You're the enemy. I listen to God. If God tells me walk away, I walk away. You understand what I'm saying? And that means that I have the ability to walk away. So, I mean, I don't even think anything like that would ever happen. I think we're straight, but he may just mean online and stuff. You know, he said don't react. But I am going to talk. No, I'm going to respond. You're talking to me, I'm going to talk. People know how I am. You know, but like I said, we got away from all that. We already shut everything down. The crime rates are already lowered out here because of me. I'm still out here. My presence says everything, but that's how I win with presence. That's what y'all don't get. I don't have to do all the other stuff. You know what I mean? We all know what's real and everything I've done. We know it's all real. But like I said, we shut all that down a minute ago. We just said, let's focus specifically on the training. Everything else is like a fashion show. You know, everything else is let's get our money and show up and show out with God and, you know, preach the word of God. Let's stand for something. Let's be a role model and a public figure. That dog better not come out of there today. But, yeah, like I said, we focused on the training and it worked. Set 40 world records in a matter of months now. I'm still going. I'm going to continue to set more, I promise you. I keep pushing the bar further, keep on getting stronger. It just is what it is, like I said. But yeah, the whole point, we need financial support. I mean, think if we could get people like Janet and all these different people behind us. Think if people were donating 50, $100 every now and then or whenever they want or all the time. You know, I could take money like that. I can get on a bus quick and travel. And see, then I'm taking trips and I'm expanding this business. That's all I'm trying to do. You know, it's not just people send money like one time. No, like we need consistency so I can have a budget to expand this and do what I'm doing. Okay? And the more we expand, we'll see results. as we go and as we build. I'll get more views. We'll end up making more money in the process. So it takes money to make money. You ever heard that slogan? Okay. And then what's going to happen when I get this to the right budget level, which is what we're working on and trying to do. And this is a company that pays 1/100 of a cent for 1,000 views. So I'm a genius. But we're trying to get this to the right budget level. If we could just get the money flowing it right, I'm gonna start investing in stocks again too. Even if they're like penny stocks or cost $1 to start, I'm gonna start small and I'm gonna start investing. That way I can start stowing and putting some money away. Okay, so no, it takes a minute. And God sent me a download today. I think I put it out for y'all to listen. And it said, just don't lose faith. It said keep faith. It said don't lean on your faith, because human faith is erred, it's flawed. There we go. There's a honk, huge honk. Yeah, right? I'm famous. He said, God said, lean on God's faith. The video said right out the gate, it said, you already know how he works. It talks straight to me. When I tell y'all God talks to me, he send me downloads. Yeah, he used the internet. Yeah, like God talks to me. Okay, and he sends these downloads and messages, tarot readings, whatever, and tells me what's going to happen, what my enemies are doing, everything ahead of time. Okay? And we're going to be using this to actually get busy and stop a lot of what's going on in the future when we get up to New York or New Orleans. You understand? I just want to make clear, I want everything that Christina promised me. I want to be with Christina. I want to be happy, but you're not being fair about anything, and that's not what I signed up for. So when you want to talk to me right and act right and you want to listen, you let me know. And it just cannot be on your time. The more time that you waste with me, the more time that you're silent and you don't speak to me, I just close the door. So I told you whenever I get any way to pull me closer and, tell me you love me and that you're here for me. And you're not doing any of these things. You're self-absorbed and you're only worried about you. And that's just the truth. So you can go ahead and skedaddle and go your own way and do your own thing if that's what you're going to do. If not, you really need to get on point now, because it don't take this long to accept a friend request. She has a friend request right now on the chat thing. All she got to do is accept it. It don't take this many days. That's what I'm saying. It's the blatant acting like you have something going on that's important. You don't have anything going on. None of that stuff means anything. I am the center of everything. Money means nothing. I mean the world. So whenever she want to realize that, and God will show her, she'll come to understand. I promise you, she gonna learn. She gonna learn through God the right way, but she gonna learn. She gonna learn that I'm the prize, not no money, not no millions of dollars. That don't mean nothing. I mean everything. You don't want to lose me because I'm everything. All right. Talk to you in a minute. I'll be right back. All right. But yeah, Christina, accept the friend request and come talk to me and just tell me you love me and you're gonna listen. So if I ask you, are you gonna listen? It's just a yes or no. I need an immediate yes. Not what you did last time where you said, well, it depends on what. No. If I ask you to do anything, the answer needs to be yes. That's how it works. That's a loving relationship, period. So, yeah, like I said, folks they need to get their priorities straight, man. All right? All right. So we'll be back.